We're here in Siberia talking about college. So in college, I didn't learn anything important. What? Did you just say you didn't learn anything important? Yes. Because the thing that I learned that is most critically important is to critically think. But I learned that after college. Think about it. You're steeped in a indoctrination program. A program with agenda. An educational system. A schooling system. Which is based off the factory system. For 16 years, you're in that system. Being told how to think, what to think about, what's important. Being taught obedience, being taught how to follow the directions, how to follow the rules. This is how we're taught. This is how we teach our children. So being out of that, I've been finally able to critically think, to suspend judgment. Suspending judgment just means having all the facts. It means having all the facts before you condemn someone, before you condemn history, before you make a claim that you can't really make because you don't have all the facts. College doesn't teach you that. And that is probably the single-handedly the most important thing we can teach our young people, is to suspend judgment, to say, wait, professor, you said this, but, I've heard this. And to prove my point, every time I would make a claim, a counterclaim against this indoctrination program, I would effectively be shot down. If not ostracized from the class, if not just completely ignored. You can obviously see that it's a one-sided system. And I'm not talking about the fake left-right paradigm that's part of the same, two wings on the same bird. I'm talking about effectively destroying critical thinkers. So that's my 2 cents, but that is the most important thing you can learn from college, is that college won't teach you this. You have to find it for yourself. And it's very hard. It's so hard. Because if you're steeped in this system, if you're just constantly being bombarded by, one opinion, by a one-sided view of things that we know are multifaceted, you're just in that toxic soup of, just this dogma. And it's hard to get out of if you're in that system. So my advice is, if you're in that, and if you know what I'm talking about, you're already ahead of the game. Because a lot of people don't even realize this. Because if you're in that soup, you're not going to see it. It's just like the parable of the fish out of the water. A raccoon goes to a fish. He goes to a fish and he says, fish, you're swimming in water. And the fish says, what are you talking about? He says, you're swimming in water. What you're swimming in is you're in water. The fish says, what are you talking about? I'm just here. What are you talking about? The raccoon says, no, you're in water. You're in water. You don't see that you're in water? The fish says, look, raccoon, I don't know what you're talking about. Then the raccoon scoops the fish in his paws and he points to the water. He takes the fish out of the water and he points to the water and he says, look, you're out of water. You were in water. You were swimming. Now you're not. And the fish says, that's water? And the raccoon says, yeah, that's water. He says, whoa, how come I haven't seen that before? Because that's all you've known, you've just been in the water. That's all you've ever seen. So how could you know what it is or what it is not? So we're the fish. We are exactly the fish. So this is what my book is about. This is what Revelation and Odyssey is about. It's about confronting your deepest held belief systems and questioning them, experimenting to see if they hold true for yourself, and if it's not just dogma that's been passed down to you, ingrained ways of thinking or ways of non-thinking that we just perpetuate because our parents said it's right, or as our government said it's right, or the history book said it's right. We have to take responsibility for the sovereignty of our own minds. Without that, we have nothing. So if you agree, like this video, share this video with someone who is maybe in college, who may be still encased in this one way of thinking. Thanks for watching. As always, may bananas always be right. And may you live simply so others may simply live. Peace.